Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the beginning of week 5 in Indie Gaming League Summer Circuit. We got a matchup tonight in Tier 2. It's between 2, 3, and 1 teams. Between the Clangers squad from the Best Buds Club and Orbital. And this... Clangers sitting on 3 and 1 have a forfeit win to their name. Here's the roster, and over on the other side, looks like Orbital's in the same boat. 3 and 1 with probably a forfeit win on their record. That's their roster. Let's see if we can get into his stats real quick. So over on Orbital side, and then on the Clanger side, good, this is going. So yeah. It's entirely possible they have 2 forfeit wins on there. I'm just going to say is that this division, and specifically this half of the conference, is just an absolute mess. So, yeah. There's three BBC teams in this division and in the same half of the division, so same conference. Each of them has at least 1 forfeit win in their favor, and I'm just judging by Orbital's stats. You know, they could be also playing their opponents close, but it's entirely possible they're in the same boat. Well, you know, they're in the same conference too. So, yeah. But let's get on over to the game. Let's see what happens. All right. So here we go. I believe this is Orbital's second time on this stream, and they had played, I think, the Royal Titans. For reference, starters for the Clangers on the blue side: King J-Dub, Relevant, and Unforgiven. For Orbital on the orange side, we got Boom, BBBD, which I'm probably just going to be calling MVP all night, and Airy G. And Clangers making a mess out of that one. But they do get on the board first. 22 seconds in, game 1. I would say because of the small sample size, all teams in this conference are facing. Both sides should not be taking each other lightly. Six weeks of games, you know, just 1 match apiece. Already a small sample size, and this is already tough. So, you know, the buyer beware / always respect your opponent should always be in effect. So Boom trying to get that out. It's kept in by J-Dub. And that's cleared all the way down to the Clanger zone. Orbital continuing on the attack. Boom could not get around Relevant. Airy G keeping it in. MVP's up. There's Boom. Oh, it just misses. MVP tries to send it on, but it's wide. Caught by Relevant. Relevant trying to take it out. Does get around 1. Goes under. Off the post. J-Dub trying for a post. Two nothing Clangers. This is game one. So with both teams sitting on 3-1, you know, they basically control their destinies to get in the playoffs. And there's a good passing play. So a win gets that, you know, good old 4 wins. It's possible 4-2 could miss out in a fully loaded, like, 40-team division. But I would probably say with the amount of favorites, again, I know that are happening in this conference, 4-2 should definitely get in. There's a triple commit. There, G almost gets a dunk. I mean, Clangers are playing okay, but you know they are leaving chances for Orbital, and that's a nice shot from Mary G. Bar down, rolls in the back of the net, eventually, and it's 3-1, Clangers. Orbital taking care of, you know, as I was saying, some kind of sloppy defending from Clangers. So Boom trying to bring it out. Unforgiven blocks the attempt. Looking for a dunk. MVP with the save. Already up to Savior medal. J-Dub gets blocked by Ari G. Ari G one-on-one with Velvet. This is the touch off the bounce. Could not center it. MVP sends it on. Unforgiven is there. J-Dub on the follow. Nice interception from Boom. Unforgiven centers, but that goes to Orbital. Boom clears it to Ari. 2 up for the Clangers. One day on this stream, I will not have to say that about any BBC squad. But until then, here we are. MVP pops it up. J-Dub. That's a bad drop. J-Dub gets credit for the save somewhere. That clears out the MVP. MVP off the side wall. Rella wins the 50 against Ari. It's down to J-Dub. Over to Unforgiven. J-Dub looking to pass out in the middle. Boom, trying to take it out. Sends it down. It's blocked by Rel. Orbital will get a chance again. I believe that was cut out by Rel. Unforgiven in the middle. J-Dub up. Sends it wide. Does chew up some clock though. Rel's block. Keeps it in. Approaching 15 to go. Rel's up. From off the back wall, Rel bangs at home, gets a hat trick. That should seal the win for Clangers. 7 seconds is still enough time to change the scoreline, though. J-Dub to Unforgiven. Unforgiven puts it wide, had a chance on net. Unforgiven looking for the drop, cannot get it. And that ends game one. Clangers. In game one. Week 5, game 1. So I know I was a little critical of my squad. But some takeaways are, they did have the pressure against Orbital. So, but for Orbital side, like there's actually a lot of room out there to take advantage of Clanger mistakes. The accuracy wasn't that great in game one, and there were a double and even one or two triple commits. So, like, Orbital might have to be a little bit more precise than Clangers, because Clangers are just going for volume of shots on net. But, like, it's there for Orbital. So let's see what they can do. Let's see how they make the adjustment too. Boom, back to Airy, off the side wall. VP tries for the block. J-Dub finds the open net. Off the counter. Boom needed to win that challenge. It's MVP to send it down. Sent away by Relevant. Could not stay with it. Here he clears. J-Dub, insufficient postage, and blocked by Boom. Unforgiven to send it on. Nice save from MVP. J-Dub, blocked by MVP. Unforgiven keeping the play going. It's a little dangerous cut there by MVP though. There he just clears it off the back wall. Relevant to send it back in. While still in orbital zone. J-Dub looking for a follow. Cleared away by Airy G. And gets around Rel off the side wall. No one there though. VP trying to keep it in. Relevant gets that ball first. Boom. Goes under Rel. Airy trying for the center. Looks like a missed touch there. Boom. Keeping it alive. Throws on net. Nice save from Rel. Rel's going to get a follow-up. Gets it around one. Unforgiven keeping it in. Boom wins the 50. Can finally clear it. Nice save from MVP. Gets cleared out. Boom. Might have had a little time there. Don't know. Airy switching up the play. MVP could not get around the Clangers player. That was Rel. Oh, a miss. Relevant trying for a goal steal there. But that comes off of, oh, there were two up. That's unfortunate. More misses out of the orbital side. Airy was beat there. Yeah, it looks like Boom was trying for the challenge there. Not sure. So it's 3-0 Clangers here in game 2. They won the first one. And there's a miss by Boom. There he could not get around J-Dub. MVP collecting. I mean, that was close. On the cut. I'm not exactly sure. And Unforgiven just has full access to that net there. Boom, looks like they were caught on the inside the goal on the wall. It's 4-0 Clangers. Unforgiven with the save. So, what can Orbital do? Again, I think there are some things there. Clangers are looking to clean up some mistakes. I think the big one for Orbital is these missed touches. Like, you know, there's also communication. Because there's a lot of double commits that are starting to come out. So, like, it seems rather simple, but, like, you know, if you're missing touches and double committing, like, you're really opening yourselves up. And, like, you know, the missed touches, like, it's not leading, you know, to a lot of offense. And, you know, goals might be at a premium for Orbital, but they, you know, they could still be there. But I think they just need to, you know, again, need to clear off the back end. There's Boom. Boom couldn't redirect it in. Rel was back. J-Dub up, bounces that in. There's a miss off the back wall. That ball's into Clanger zone. Unforgiven, air dribbling it in. Doesn't really do much with it. It's cleared away. 50 technically in Orbital's favor. Boom clears it away. Unforgiven going for a ceiling shot. Beats two, but puts it wide. And again, that double commit. I know, like, it's at the end of the game, but, like, when you're down by a bunch, you just need to, like, get things squared up for game, you know, your next game. In this case, game 3, when you're facing a sweep. And just, you know, still continue just, you know, play, you know, solid Rocket League. Because as, you know, as I like to say, don't panic because there'll be plenty of time for that later. So, again, like, I just think for Orbital is just kind of clean up to the back. Make sure you get, you know, good touches. Don't miss. And, you know, comms. So, you know, and for Clangers, it's, you know, I would just say don't do the stupid stuff. Yeah, just don't do anything dumb. Because right now, based on the two games, you're kind of in the driver's seat. Like, you don't want to just screw around like you're playing against a bunch of golds. Because that's a great way to let your opponent back in the series. But, like, as of right now, you know, you got the fabled momentum, you know, and, you know, right now the upper hand. So, you know, I would just say, you know, clean up whatever, you know, double commits and mistouches you have on your end. And, you know, just try and put your opponent away. And again, for Orbital, guy, like, clean stuff up. And Ari G scores first in this game. And let's, you know, all those things. If you're looking to get a game, game 3s, when you're down 2-0, are always the best time to steal a game. Can't tell you how many times I've seen it on the stream. The sweeps are rare from BBC squads. Boom with the save. Harry G to send it away. Trying to get a second touch, trying to center. No one there. It's probably wise to back off. Unforgiven with the redirect. Oh no. Oh, man. Oh. As it hits off MVP's car, it just goes straight up rather than even to the side or even straight up with power. That's unfortunate. And Unforgiven with the dunk on Boom. So, 2-1. Favor of Clangers. Based on how the series plays out, you know, unfortunately for Orbital, J-Dubs finds a crossbar, or Rel finds a crossbar off the pass. But J-Dub's there to put it away. Another double commit from Orbital. It's 3-1 Clangers. Unfortunately for Orbital, based on the small sample size of the 2 games, you know, this is not a deficit that they can come back from right now. And here comes Clangers. It's a 3-goal lead. MVP kind of caught a little bit out of position. I don't blame him, Ari, for going for that ball. Just slightly off. So, I think from Orbital's side, I think they have to turn up the aggression. They have to do it smartly, but, like, you know, they could turn it, they need to turn it up. That gets sent away. J-Dub puts it right back on. Harry. Down to Boom. Boom looking to center. Drops down to MVP. It's blocked. J-Dub one-on-one against Ari. Looking for a flip reset. Poorly executed. Boom to send that down. That net's open. Nice block from Unforgiven. I don't know if that was going in. So I also did see, in defense of Orbital, that they did have 2 Tier 3 players on their roster. And they've used all 5 of their players. So, you know, playing up or just, you know, trying to make the best of wonky schedules. Unforgiven finds an open net. Again, they are in just a Tier 5 or conference, but, like, they've had to have won a game, at least 2 games along the way. So, you know, they're doing something right. You know, so that's a freaking dunk by MVP. Nice dunk there. Just dunks Unforgiven. Follows it up. So now, Orbital, they know exactly what they need to do. They got 155 to score 3 goals and force overtime. If they're feeling especially spicy, they can go for the 4. Unforgiven trying to redirect. That goes across the middle. And J-Dub answers with a dunk. It's back up to 4. Obviously, we could say Boom had more space to the left. Don't know if they could have hit it that way. So panic time? Probably. You need 4, and we got 1:30 to go here. Well, that's one way to get a goal. I'm just going to call it for giving out. That's just such a stupid challenge. Like, Orbital take that, but it's just like such a dumb challenge. That's like, you don't want to be doing that here. You don't want to give any hope to your opponent. Ball bounces in front. Like I think Orbital, they need to be pulling the proverbial goalie here if they want to have any chance. I know that's asking a lot, but who knows what kind of dumb things your opponent will do. The ball's going to go all the way down, and I think that's probably going to do it. Barring, miracle, Clangers disconnecting, that sort of thing. It's going to end 6-3, perhaps. Clangers are going to get the sweep here. Well, so Clangers are going to clinch playoffs. As for Orbital, their destiny is still completely in their hands. All they need to do, which is always a load statement, is just to come out and win their next week. And again, they could be gifted a win because of just what a mess this conference is. But yeah. So, the quick recap here. Clangers just take it in 3. That game 3 was kind of sloppy from the Clangers. Again, kudos for Orbital just taking advantage of every stupid mistake. Like you gotta punish teams that do it, and so that will go ahead and do it for tonight. Oh boy, do we got a loaded one. So let's see. Coming up tomorrow, or not tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Let's see. 8 p.m. Eastern. Spree. They have their twos matchup. They got 2 this week. They're playing their bye week. So 8 p.m. on this channel. Wednesday, over on our good friend Takert's channel, Spree. Why did I create another sheet in Sheets for the phone? Why phone? I don't actually have a time, so we'll have to do some sleuthing around for that. Also, at 9 p.m. On Wednesday, Royal Titans are playing. And then on Thursday at 9 p.m., the Royal Titans are playing. That's all right. That's right now all our scheduled matches. So yeah, we're not doing a post game interview. Like there's nothing to talk about other than just a lot of inane stuff. Like I'm sorry. there's nothing this would I am not saying this to put our opponents down, but like this conference is super unexciting, and this was theoretically a clinical victory for Clangers, but there were some mistakes played. Like I have a feeling that the teams that come out of this side of the division are going to be in for a rude awakening, which is going to be kind of unfortunate because when you only play 4 games in a season. I mean, honestly, so NGL about the Clanger schedule. I think we aren't playing. We aren't going to be playing until the playoffs because I'm pretty sure we're going to get a forfeit win. Yeah, I don't want to go into a deep dive about this, but yeah, this is IGL doesn't have any control over the teams. But again, it goes back to you sign up for something, please at least finish it. But yeah, so that would go ahead and do it. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. We'll see if everyone sticks around or whatnot. So go over to my personal channel or whatnot. But yeah, to sum it up again, as you can see there, Clangers with the sweep tonight, get into the playoffs. They're 4-1. Yeah. So with that, we'll go ahead and see you tomorrow for Spree's 2 match. And yeah, so everyone, let's see if we got anything. Let's see if we got anything to do. Let's see. Can we do anything? I mean, I guess we could go raid IGL. They're the only ones live right now. Unless anyone has any better suggestions. Or we can just kill it. Because I don't see anyone else from the club streaming. Nothing? Alright. Let's go raiding. Let's go raid the IGL mothership. So last call? Okay.